again, I am ready to share with you our new releases in our Easy Reader section. For those of you who may not know what an Easy Reader section is, it's basically a collection of books that we have that have controlled vocabulary. So they're kind of leveled. Interestingly, kind of every publisher uses their own criteria for leveling. Just like there are several methods of leveling books, so you may have heard from your child's teacher that they are at a Lexile level of a certain number, or maybe you heard that they're at a Fountas and Pinnell level of a certain letter. So those are kind of all leveling systems that books have, but our Easy Reader collection, quite simply, starts from pre-readers, which are books that have very few words in them, sight words, things that children should be recognizing and not necessarily sounding out. They also include a lot of phonics readers, which do encourage children to sound out the words once they have their alphabet and their alphabet sounds down pat. And then they kind of progress all the way up to very early chapter books. So you still have a lot of pictures in the books. You have a lot of space between the sentences, which helps a lot. But it's getting them graduating into more chapter book fiction. So that being said, this is some of our Easy Reader new ones that we have kind of gotten in. And a lot of times Easy Readers have popular characters as their kind of subject base. So if you've heard of Pete the Cat, we have in our Easy Reader collection Pete the Kitty. And this is a My First I Can Read book. So you can see just kind of one sentence per page. And again, that controlled vocabulary, so none of the words are going to really be too difficult for your child to kind of read or recognize. So we have Pete the Kitty here. We also have popular TV characters, like this is Shimmer and Shine. Now this one is a step 2, but if you notice, different publisher, this is a step into reading, that's an I Can Read. Step 2 in or level 2 in a step into reading still has just kind of one sentence per page. So you really want to take the book, open it up, take a look, and kind of assess where your child might be, or ask us for help. We would be glad to kind of help you out with that, because it is a little confusing when the publishers have different methods of leveling, all right? Some other ones, Fly Guy. Fly Guy is really popular, I'm sure you've heard. Ted Arnold is always churning out new Fly Guys. And there is a new kind of nonfiction component to Fly Guy called Fly Guy Presents, which is fun for those kids who like to know more about facts and nonfiction. So that's another one that you might want to check out. Amelia Bedelia is also a really beloved character. It's been around for a very long time, and she is still going strong. So there are new stories featuring Amelia Bedelia as well, and this one is an I Can Read level 1, and you'll notice there's quite a big jump, so you have a lot more sentences and words on the page, still a lot of white space, which helps the child's eye follow along, but you're definitely going to want to, like I said, open those books, check out what you're seeing there. So I was talking about some phonics readers, and this is a really nice new set that we got. It's Usborne Phonics Readers, and they really rely on those sounds. They kind of build on each other. They use a lot of vowel sounds, so mole in a hole is that long O sound. So you can kind of see what it looks like here on the inside, and it has a lot of words that contain that particular sound that they're trying to reinforce. Mole in a hole is fun. Hullabaloo at the zoo. So again, that double O, what that double O can sound like. Poodle draws doodles. And this one is probably the simplest of them, Hen's Pens. So again, that short E sound. And they are really cute. And they are a good story to kind of follow along with. And it does have a little bit of a lift the flap component, which kids seem to like. So you can check those out. Another kind of style of Easy Reader that's coming into popularity, this is called a tune book. So this is Goodnight Planet, right? And so I'm sure you guys have seen this. This is a graphic novel format. So you have your graphic novel boxes, your word bubbles there. So this is something that's pretty accessible, especially to those early chapter book readers. It's not as intimidating because you do have the pictures to kind of follow along with and get some picture cues from. So Toon books are really fun. This is one of the new ones that we've gotten in. And then another new series is the Hello Hedgehog. And so again, you'll notice kind of the squares and the word bubbles that kind of follow along. And this one's just really fun and cute characters, and I am sure it's going to be a big hit. This is actually an Acorn book, so Scholastic has come up with a couple of different new kind of subsections. So Acorn is kind of the easy readers. The Branches series is the kind of the step up, and you'll find those a lot in our easy paperback section. So Hello Hedgehog is one of our Acorn books. So if you find that you like that, it's definitely one that you might want to follow up and look for more. For example, here's Frog Meets Dog. This is also an Acorn book. And you can see a lot of really great graphics, a lot of color, and you know, frogs jump. Can dog jump too? Jump, jump, jump. Thump. So it's again changing that first consonant sound, keeping the U, short U sound, and kind of just reinforcing that here. So that's another really good one. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, so then we have what we call our pre-chapter book fiction. So Yasmin is one that we have just gotten in. And if you look at the front, this is Yasmin the writer. It does contain a table of contents, and it has 3 chapters, 3 separate chapters. So when kids are getting excited about reading harder books, often they come in and say they want a chapter book. And they might not be quite ready to move into the easy paperback series, which tends to have a little less color, a lot more words on the page, not a lot of white space. So this might be a good transition kind of style here. Henry and Mudge is one, Commander Toad is another. So we have some new characters in that kind of series. So Yasmin, this is Yasmin the writer. So we have that one. And then we also have Katie Woo. Katie Woo has a lot of stories that we already have had, but they actually brought in Katie Woo's neighborhood. So she gets to meet a lot of her neighborhood community. And this one's called The Best Baker. And again, you have that table of contents at the front. 3 chapters, and as you're moving into it, again, a lot of good words on the page, still some color, still some white space, not quite too intimidating, and you know, basically relatable stories, especially you know, dealing with people in your community. So Katie Woo is still making brand new ones that you can kind of follow along with, okay? Another quick one that has been very, very popular, especially kind of has that look of the Mo Willems Elephant and Piggy series. This is a Jack book. This is by Mac Barnett. It's called Jack at Bat. And again, you have that really good graphic look to it. Okay. And this is another character that I think is really going to kind of stick with kids. It's funny, it's accessible, and so again, they kind of really gravitate toward this look. So those are kind of the ones that we have in kind of right now, and our Easy Reader collection has a lot of other things that we have that are a little bit older that you might want, some sight words and phonics readers and things like that. And we are more than happy to kind of help guide you and steer you in that direction if you're looking for books that your child can kind of read on their own and feel proud and be successful with. So check out our Easy Reader collection. Maybe check out some of our new titles. You can place them on hold in the catalog, or you can call us up or email me for a book bundle. I can put stuff together for you, and I hope we will see you guys soon. Fingers crossed. But in the meantime, let us know if there's any of these that you might want to borrow and take home with you, and we'll get them ready for you at the walk-up window. All right, guys, I hope you're having a great day, great weekend ahead. We'll see you soon, and don't forget, check out some books. See you later.